horse, right? I mean, things like that. But the second thread that really runs through the whole book are the fascinating stories of the Mosuo tribe. And I'll get into that in a minute. I mean, the Mosuos have a long history, although not documented. We believe it has a long history of being matrilineal and matriarchal at the same time. I mean, we may know of some matrilineal communities, the Minangkabau in Sumatra, the Kerala in India, right? But this is matrilineal and matriarchal. Interesting, right? So the second thread is weaving all the stories that I collected from friends, I collected from observing them, and just piecing together all the things I saw and heard into some kind of woman story, you know, because it's really a woman-centric society, right? And you'll find that is in every chapter, because I tell it like I'm just storytelling on a Saturday afternoon, but actually underneath it all is their customs, their religious beliefs, and the way women and men organize that society in a way that is totally different from the rest of the world. Fascinating stories, unbelievably fascinating, and I'll come back to that. And then the last thread, which was something the editor told me to add in at you know, when I finally revised my book, is then I contrast their life, their customs, their practice to the patriarchal Chinese world that I know and grew up with. You know. So there are quite a lot of reflections about how their world contrasts so greatly from the one I know, and I think from the one most of us here know. You know, so there are quite a lot of personal observations about that as well, which I think would speak quite familiarly to an Asian audience, I think particularly. Okay. But can I tell you about the fascinating story of the Mosuo tribe? You walk into a Mosuo home, and I've sort of documented this in one chapter. Like, you think you understand this family that you're just saying hello to, right? And there are women, there are men, there are kids, right? And you think, you know, there's a father, grandfather, grandmother.